Alright, let's get going. It's time for some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Last time, we did quite a bit, and I'm really excited. Let's jump into the game and see where we are. We're at camp. We've been playing for 25 hours so far, which is pretty good. Okay, so here we are at camp. Let me put on a record. What should I play? I think we've played a lot of these. Oh, we haven't played this, I think. We'll play that. So the main thing last time that we did, we are, I would say, approaching the end of Act 2, most likely. I don't know for sure, but I think we're approaching the end of Act 2. Last time, the big thing that we did was we beat 2 Axons, which are giant creatures. There's one named Visage and one named Seren. And we beat both of those in the last episode, last stream. And that allowed for the curator to create this weapon called Barrier Breaker, which is ridiculously highly powered compared to anything we have currently. And it's chromatic element, so it's like every element instead of tied to one. And it, in theory, will let us break through the barrier surrounding the Paintress. And so that is the next goal, is to go there and do that. That said, I don't think there's any shortage of other things we could do as well. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of side questing, and then we'll go and see about that. Because I don't think... I know we've got a full other act after this. Like, there's a lot to do. So let's start by talking to everybody at camp, and then do a few little upgrades before we head out.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am, but we will do everything in our power, and either it will be enough, or it won't.
Fair enough. Yes, we'll spend some time with CL. We did also, last time, we did romance CL.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, Can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
That's a nice way to say fling.
Hmm.
Is there a future where I might compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
I feel used, but I like it.
And I feel used, but I like it.
They spend an unusually long time together.
I can't believe we're this close.
Hi, Jizz.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes. Sure, we'll spend some time with Luna. We love an open shirt moment.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not
Been
to-
good.
You always take such copious notes.
Spent a long time yesterday playing Blueprints. So,
Since I was 4.
I decided to make myself...
Really? 4?
Not make myself, but focus on doing this a little bit so I didn't just go down that rabbit hole forever.
That's what happens when
Blueprints.
you have
It is a game.
for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my
It is a
parents,
puzzle game.
so they started me early.
Nothing like Naked Twister, no.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
See? That's how you ask questions. My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
I mean, his dad's name is Renoir.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh, mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar? You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
Yay, we love music.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Yep, we'll spend time with everybody.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
Fair.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone
Did you
else's.
suggest a toaster bath? I don't think
Through
so.
the
I don't think that's quite what he was
converter
getting
and his
at,
research.
Moose, but good for you for using your creative thinking.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. how they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, spend time with Monoko.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose.
Nice, we do get a little duel.
Here we go.
That's quite a number of attacks.
Good stuff. Let's carve a path. Your existence ends now. I would have lived. Good stuff.
God, that's so many hits.
My turn. Stuff. That's better. Good stuff. Your existence ends now. Really need it.
Alright. My gradient attack, sabotage or striker. We'll wait for striker to be available.
Break.
Let's see, skills. Do break again.
Break.
Ah, fuck.
Let's carve a path. I would have lived. Ready to strike. Your existence ends now. That's better.
Okay, we'll do our striker gradient attack.
Witness your end. Let's carve a path. Break.
Got him. Hi, Retro. Well, thank you for the lurk.
Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
Yay.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Yay. Just reminded Minoko of some skills he had forgotten. Radiant attack unlocked. Minoko Sanctuary. Take a look at that. Gives 2 shields and applies regen to all allies for 3 turns. That's potentially very useful in some contexts.
Sorry.
Me too.
Did you know Sorry was my first rock?
Really?
François was super jealous.
Sorry, is that the rock that's going to let us fly?
Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. François is so fun.
Alright. Alright, I think we can upgrade some stuff with the Curator before we go. So first, Expedition Resources. Yeah, we can upgrade our Shape of Health, which is huge. Now we have a strong healing tint. We obviously have a lot of Lumina points, and then we can upgrade weapons. So let's start. Yeah, we've got a lot of Resplendent Catalysts. I do like the idea of this one, the column, particularly because of the +1 ability point on consuming a light stain. Giving Luna light stains or AP is huge. But the fact that this generates an Earth Stain every turn and makes heals cheaper, I do also like that. Verso, we're doing this one right now. Contorso. I like this weapon a lot for him. Miles is fine. Charo. Agile Mask applies Rush for 3 turns. Bounce Mask applies Powerful for 3 turns. Powerful for 3 turns could be good. Agile Mask is also pretty good. And then we currently have her with the Lustason. Let's see. We also have this weapon, which is new. Extend Twilight by 1 turn on using a Moon skill. Plus 50% Twilight damage increase on using a Sun skill. Twilight duration is increased by 1. That honestly could be really good. Apply Mark on consuming Foretell. I do like that it's a lamppost. Splendid Chroma Catalyst. Let's see. Extend Twilight by 1 turn on using a moon skill. This just makes Twilight better, which is good. Let's actually upgrade this and equip this for her. Okay. And then I have to decide with Luna, do I want the Benisim healing skills cost 1 less, generate Earth Stamina at the beginning of each turn. That's for increased break. Or do I want this light stain one? I do like this. I like the idea of this too. 50% chance to generate a light stain when consuming stains. Plus 1 ability point. Let's try this. And upgrade it a little bit. Whatever's the most fashion forward. I mean, probably the very most fashion forward thing we could do is put Verso in his swimsuit. Okay. Some attributes to upgrade. Skills to learn. She's got 14 now. Alright, let's learn Elemental Genesis. Let's learn both of these actually. Revitalization would be good too, for like a better team heal. But Verso. I don't love this skill down here. Deals extreme light damage to all enemies. That seems pretty good. So let's head that way. Combustion, huh? Yeah, we'll take her down this fire direction. Medium single target physical damage, 2 hits, consumes up to 10 burn for increased damage. Twilight Dance. Extreme single target dark damage, 4 hits. During Twilight, extends Twilight duration by 1 turn, consumes all Foretell to deal additional damage. Or we have Dark Wave. High dark damage to all enemies. 3 hits. Let's do that. Like having Grim Harvest, but I actually don't know that we need it, to be honest. Okay. Okay, let's write in the journal. And let's go to sleep. Alright, let's... Oh, we have a cutscene.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Grosse. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
He's made of wine.
I stored my personal stashes hiding. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Versus brooding a bit. I didn't mean for this cutscene to be with the swimsuit. But it is what it is. We're okay with it. Sister. Sort of figured that, but...
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die. You brought him here. I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist. for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you? May everything be decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the Monolith. In the shadow of the Monolith.
Hmm. Yep. All right. So we are here. This is where we fought the last one.
I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
Okay. So, we are here. What is this? It's a painting workshop over here, apparently. That's where we're going. So we're gonna do a few things before we do that. I want to try a few things that we weren't able to do before, because we've gained a ton of levels and a ton of power. So I do want to try to do a few things we haven't done before. Let's see this really fast. Why that's there?
Time for a swim.
I don't recall that. But also maybe it's up there. And that's why I couldn't do anything with it. It could be up there. Yeah, I think it's up there. So we've already done this Gestural Beach. Let me see that. I'm 99% sure. Let me actually double check. I think we've done this. I think this is the one where we got this outfit. Yeah.
Let us get wet.
So we have up here. I don't remember if we did this at all, actually. I don't remember if we've even been to this island. Diving spot over there. Sinister Cave. I don't think we've done this. And it didn't have a danger sign on it. What do you mean I can't do that? I have to drop onto that? Boo. Yeah, this is new.
Well, that will help.
Hello, room. Earth power. Consuming an earth stand applies a shield to self. That's cute. 20% increased earth damage with skills. Base attack generates an earth stain. Okay, cute. Not what I'm looking for, but good to know. You an enemy? No, you're just there. There's a shopkeeper up here. Or, you know, a shop gestural. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get up there without falling on it or something. There's a grapple point there. Another enemy here. Okay. Chromatic Chalier.
Here's your car. Careful, Buzzo.
Ah, that's so many hits.
Here we go. Not impressed.
Now or never.
Get ready.
Feeling better. Keep going.
Okay, did better that time.
Careful now.
Feeling better.
I saw your future. Look out!
That's better.
The last hit's always so delayed.
Break.
Let's gamble.
Here.
Luna, careful.
Keep going.
Nice.
My turn. For you. Luna, careful.
Ah, so close to the...
So much potential. Brilliant light. Here. Keep going. Feeling better.
Break.
There we go.
So close.
I won't waste this.
Let's carve a path. Break. Oh well. That's better. That's better.
Okay. Oh, we have gradient attacks available.
Time to end this. Break.
So much potential.
Oof, we got him. New weapon. Bunch of XP. That one. In defensive stance, break double damage, double break damage, gain 9 ability points on breaking an enemy. Cute, but not what we particularly want. Anti-charm is learned from Luna, so let's take that off. And let's see, energizing turn. That's a hugely important one, huh? Auto regen. Let's do that. And then let's give instead of energizing revive, let's give her energizing turn. Her health is a lot lower now, but well, actually, let's see, a double arc. Protecting death. Actually, let's give her that one. And then instead of that, we'll give her energizing turn. And then we'll give him auto regen. Yeah. Okay, let's also guess we're fine with this for now. Curious what's up here. Oh, let's drop and find out, I guess. Wait, it's just... Huh. Maybe it's just to go across? Yeah. Okay. Nice. New weapon.
Lovely.
For Ciel. Dark, let's see, curse self on battle start. Deal 50% more damage when cursed. Reset curse when entering the twilight state. Okay, so gives us a curse, but then we deal more damage while we're cursed. That's cute. It's dead? I'm sorry. That's rude. Huh. Huh, that might honestly be everything. That just looped back around. There might be a way to, like, revive this thing, but... There's a little... Yeah, there's still that, though. This is where we came in. There's still that thing. This just loops back around. To here. Weird. Really isn't another path there. This goes around to this guy. Who isn't a thing. He's not an enemy. I feel like I should be able to climb this, but I can't. Found an item here, a weapon. And the other paths just go around there. You're trying to tell me that after my running around, jumping over the gestural beaches, I can't climb this rock? That's what you're trying to tell me? Let me go back to where this dead gestural is. So hang on, so over here there's like nothing, but over here we can go over. And then we can drop down basically right on top of the gestural. Or we can keep going this way. And drop down here on top of this item.
Good stuff.
Nocturne for Lumiere. Okay. I think that's everything in the cave then. Little mini boss, a couple new weapons. Okay. Sinister Cave. Okay, so I want to do... That's Old Lumiere. So there's the Crushing Cavern we could try to do this time. Why don't we head down that way? Because the Crushing Cavern was just essentially a DPS check. And I think we might be strong enough now to do it. The Chromatic Jar we might be able to do now, but that was tough. Yeah, and then there's a few other things. A few other little side things before we head straight up to the Monolith. Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, we already got these. Just noticing the, like, either hot air balloons or circus tents or whatever those are. Okay, yeah, we'll go all the way down. Soon I will be able to dive. I also kind of want to check out the small version again. See if I can do anything else with that. We fed it once, but I've got even more virgin skins now. This is the coastal cave, which we also didn't do this. This is still red. But we'll see.
It likes you. Didn't really need it.
That is still almost no damage.
Didn't really need it.
That's still almost no damage.
So much power.
Barely chipping away at it.
Your turn to shine. That's better. I would have lived. Didn't really need it.
God, that's so many more hits than I was expecting. Is nice montage music. We're not even doing any damage. I feel like it goes one more bounce every time it does this, which makes me nervous. fact that that's 9,999 damage and it's still not, like, even making a scratch is a problem.
Vibrating. Let's keep going. That's better. Didn't really need it. Vibrating.
Okay, let's keep going.
Good stuff. Really need it. Didn't really need it.
It's just so fucking many of these hits. I'm gonna let myself die. I feel like if I could break the damage barrier, this would be doable, but... Alright. At max 10k basically, like... That just isn't doable. That has clearly hundreds of thousands of points of damage. Let me take a really quick pause and we'll be right back. Alright. We're back. Let's keep going. So we're not going to try that again, because that's going to need some crazy amount of extra damage. I do want to look inside the cave that's right behind it, though. That is interesting. There is something there. But I don't think we can get to it. I think I'll have to fly there. Which we're very much convinced of the fact that SKA is going to be able to fly at some point. Now, the nice thing about this enemy is that it doesn't seem to aggro automatically. It only attacks us if we attack it. So I should be able to still go look at the coastal cave behind it without any issue. Oh, here it is. Coastal cave is over here. Hi, Dakaval, how are you? Hang on. We're going this way. How's your Sunday going? Okay, over here. So there's that guy. He's obviously too difficult at this point, but again, he doesn't attack us if we don't attack him. Just doing chores, nice. Get those done. And the coastal cave doesn't seem to be causing doesn't seem to have danger listed, so yeah. Nice.
Interesting.
Well, we're just playing a little bit of Clair Obscur today. Likely going to try to finish Act 2 today. Okay. Ruler? Huh. Ruler, someone found our shop. If this goes to believing we never have clients, our location is terrible. A shop? We should have many more clients. We are, after all, the most talented people in our field. Take great pride in our craft. I believe a demonstration is in order. What do you say? Why not? What exactly is your field? Weapons.
Eyes up, person.
That's better. Didn't really need it.
Ah, missed the last one there.
Ready to strike. Your existence ends now.
Here's your card.
Little heal.
Feel better. Feel better.
Nice.
Chroma's flowing.
Didn't really need it.
Ah, fuck. I meant to hit the other one.
I saw your future.
Okay. Typhoon.
The eternity of ice.
Bring it on. I would have lived. Your existence ends now.
A storm is coming.
Tsunami.
Let's go. Eyes up, person.
Witness.
Nice. See, I level up. It's been a long time since me and my bed stretched out. Our weapons, let me tell you, they felt great. Hey, no hard feelings. Now you're gonna glimpse the power our weapons hold. Trait. 3 different weapons. So we can basically, we get 1 new weapon here. We can also upgrade 2 existing weapons. Might as well do it. Trade. Okay, cute. 3 new weapons here. We actually don't have enough for all these. Casting Foretell applies 2 burn on target per sun charge. Now there is a combo potential there. You could absolutely combo that with like Mael or something. Okay, so we know what the coastal cave is now, so I can cross that off.
Swimsuit on.
Let's see. Boat Graveyard, Astral Beach. Went up there. I don't remember.
Master swimmer.
I want to get to the Crushing Cavern, but I don't remember if I have to go through that one zone to get there. Still want to know what that frickin' tower is. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. Crushing Cavern. Let's see if we can do this now. I think... I'm gonna want Mael for this. Yeah, so that's...
It's an ambush.
Okay. So this is a DPS check. Giant sapling. So we'll do Crippling Tsunami to apply a little slow. We have enough DPS now. So we'll do Spark.
That's better. Your existence Get ready. Bring it on.
Okay, Swift Stride.
Let's come
Virtuous Stance. We'll do Radiant Slash, it should break.
That's better.
Nice. Solidifying. +2 shields when the character's health falls below 50% once per battle. Nice. Yeah, I figured we could do that. Now, that would be strong enough.
Oh, lovely.
Color of Lumina, and is this a Pictos or an Expedition? Expedition, I think. 45.
Cassandra, 45th. No shit, they were all crushed. If Timothy hadn't pushed me out of the way. But both my legs are crushed as well. And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this cave. The Nevron inside will crush you.
Yeah. It did several times, but then we came back and we crushed it. I think it's just back out to the beginning, probably. Yeah. Alright, Crushing Cavern done. Alright, what else do we have? Most of the stuff we did. Did the Stone Waves Cliff Cave. Dark Shores is still too high for us. There's the Chromatic Jar here. That was still pretty hard for us, but we could try it again now. We were really close on that one. So let's give it a try.
Time for a swim.
Alright, let's give it a go.
Bring it on.
Oh, missed that one.
Push forward. Feel the storm.
Not looking good. Flames on me.
Yeah, we did manage to break it.
A storm is coming.
Tremor is still too,
I would have lived. Luna, careful.
yeah. We'll just revive her.
Not leaving you behind.
Perfect break.
A storm is coming.
See the Typhoon.
The eternity of ice.
Goddamn.
This will hurt.
Extreme void damage. 5 hits. Critical hits deal double damage.
This will hurt.
Break.
Cut him down. Target marked.
Chroma is flooding.
Finesse and grace.
Cut him down.
That should kill it. Lovely. Chromatic Jar is done. Jar Room weapon, level 13, nice. Alright. Cute.
Good stuff.
Splendid Chroma Catalyst ×2. Okay. So we are definitely making progress on some of these side things that seemed impossible at first. So I think next I want to head up here. I can also check out Falling Leaves to see if that's still labeled as danger. curious about this guy too. He seemed way too hard before, but that also could have just been a... thing. Let me actually... go here and we'll check it out. There should be a... yeah, it's just a... we have basically full health. But I wanted to do that. That way it has our, like, checkpoint closer in case we do die. This is the Sprong. Alright, let's see. Are you too hard still? Yes.
Ready to evade.
Yeah. Okay, you're still too difficult. The fact that one first it did almost lethal to the whole party. Alright, so we'll save him for a little later. I don't think he's that far away though, actually, from being doable.